Okay, with that, we will move on. Well, before we move on to the education sector, Laura, do you want to address that question I sent to you?
Sure. It says here that, and I've actually had a couple direct messages during the phone call or the Zoom meeting here about, you know, people have been registered and they haven't been contacted yet. So I think Jim alluded to the fact that we are trying to also transition over to using the state's vaccinate.ne.gov registration system. And we were hoping that this system would have been ready, you know, a couple months ago. It still is, we're working through some issues with it. And so I just would beg that everyone has patience with us. If you have been on the vaccinate.ne.gov website and done your registration in there, the way that this is supposed to work is that you will receive an invitation from through your email to register to be vaccinated at one of our mass clinics, like the one that's at the Holtus. That's how it's supposed to work. And but there have been a lot of issues. So what we're still trying to do is in small batches, trying to get, and this is a long explanation, but we've been still piloting this and finding bugs in the system. So what we would ask that if you are, you know, we're hoping to use this more and more moving forward, especially as we do the 18 and up. But up until this point, it really hasn't worked for us yet. So if you are 50 and above and you have not received a vaccine yet, I would ask that you probably either call us at 402, our health department, 362-2621. And Jim, are you still on? What is the phone number at the hospital that you wanted people to contact? We might have lost Jim. Oh, maybe not. Do you have a phone number you'd like to give out? Because I know that there may be even some open spots yet today at the York Clinic.
Yeah, let me get on the, let me text down out to Holtus to make sure I know.
Jim, sure I have that number.
Good, please give it.
It's 402-362-8070.
Yeah, and that's the number that I hope that they're using, and they should be out there, because I think it's on they transfer it to a cell phone. So I think that should be the number. Thanks, Lisa.
That's the one that came out yesterday morning.
Okay.
Okay, so I would recommend especially if you're 50 and older, call that number and see if you can get in even today. Otherwise, you know, if you're on the vaccinate.ne.gov, we will get to you. And you can also call Four Corners if you have any questions. Thanks.
Thank you, Laura.